Okay, Chuck's here. We're going to have a chat about Dell's lipo batteries. I've pulled a couple out. They're 3.8. Now I've covered them up because you've got tips at the end of them that could short out quite easily. So all I've used is the backing off that to cover them up. So I'll just quickly open it up for you and show you how it's opened. You grab the corner, up in this corner up here, and if you can't get to it, you just get a screwdriver. Be very careful with this, because you could purge the or cut into the battery, which you don't want to do. So try and keep it as close to the plastic at the top as you can. Plastic at the top, up there. That's where your BMS is on this thing. So once you've got to grab it, and it will just come off. Now I did find yesterday or today that they must have replaced a couple of these packs, because you can see where it's really hard to get off. So you hear me struggling. So I got it off. So that's the backing stuff that you use later. I'll pop that to one side because you will use that. And then you've got to do the back. So you've got to get the back off. So there is a tag at the end sometimes, but that'll just come off. Although if you have a look, see, I've taken that off and it's actually intact. Underneath they've redone these batteries. I don't know why they've redone the batteries or where they got these batteries from. I would say they were from Mac, maybe, because they're very similar to a Mac battery, an old Mac battery. So I'd say they would have been originally off a old Mac battery. The new Mac batteries are black. I think I've got one here. I'll just grab it. Okay. So here's the newer black batteries. Now I need to cover those tips as well. Haven't done that. Should be doing that because I'm going to start a fire. I'll cover them next. Just undo the top bit. This plastic will come off. And like that. It just comes off. Now then you've got to get off all this other old sticky stuff. Yeah. This is a problem because it's really sticky, and getting this stuff off is the hard bit. So what I've decided to do is I'm going up through the middle of two of the cells and then pushing away from the cell, making sure that, now if you're a kid, don't do this. You might start a fire in your shed. Okay. Hope my wife's not watching that, because she's already worried about things that off these batteries. So all I do is I just cut each one. I know you shouldn't. It shorts them out for a second, but it's the best way to do it. So that just, that one started to spark then. I'll take this off. Okay, that's off. There's a temperature sensor in there, which I've just broken, but you don't need it anyway. I'm just saying there's something. So all I do is I cover those up with a bit of this sticky stuff to stop them from shorting out. Now we'll do a quick test. I'll try and bring you around. I don't know whether you can see it. I'll try and adjust my camera because my gloves stop me from doing that. So I'm just gonna, I just found that this one's got a little bit of a bulge in it. Not much of a bulge, but a little bit. It's still got 4 volts on it. I'm going to short that out later with a resistor, with a high wattage resistor, probably a 10 watt resistor, and let it slowly dissipate. That's what you want to do. You don't want to short it. You want to slowly dissipate the battery. You don't want to put yourself into grief. So, having a quick feel, this one here, this one's got a tiny bit of a bulge in it. It's probably why it's got a bulge. Just cut that, and there's where the bulge problem is. This one here is just sitting there. It's not hooked up properly. It's died. Hopefully I can discharge it in some way. So that one is an XX. And if I'm really lucky, I might be able to see if I can get a voltage off the top of that. Quick look, looks like it's they have spot welded to the top. I'm not sure. Yes, they have. They spot welded it to the top of the battery. If we have a quick look there, you can see where the spot weld is. Right here. They've spot welded the tab onto there. You could probably fix that if you really needed to, but I'm not going to. What I'll do is I'll short that from here to the other, and that one will be gone as well. Both read 4 volts, which I'm pretty impressed with. And pull the rest of them apart. And they've used at least a good 2 or 3. This one here. This one's got similar problems. It's still tabbed on, but whoever did the work on it didn't do a really good job. So there, we have most of it gone. So we'll go out of there. Just check the last 2 batteries for you, and that'll be a wrap. I'll add this to the other one, the Dell batteries. So it's only 3.8. That one's 3.8. I'd say that these 2 went due to the other one. I'll show you what I do after that. I usually just cut off, use some scissors and cut off a little bit of this stuff here and wrap it around it. So I probably won't use them, but I'll probably just sell these onwards, see if someone wants them. Or you could probably use them, they'll probably be handy in your own phone charger battery setup. They probably work for them. So I might try one and see what happens. I did try one before, it didn't work very well, but these might be better for the job. These 2 here, we'll start shortening them out soon. And don't know whether I've got, I'll just go and okay, so I've got this resistor that I made up a long time ago. I think it's a 5 watt. I'm not sure on the resistance. Oh, it's about 200 ohms. So I've got some probes I've had for a while. They're old probes I picked up. And so I'll just hook it up to the battery and hope that it doesn't short out. Now, cross your fingers. Got to get it on there in a certain way. And that's not going to do it. That will. Okay, so I've got one on. It's a matter of getting the other one on, and I might have to cut some of that off, and I will. Just gives you that little bit extra room to tab on. Feeling the love here. That one's just missing that, so I'm going to have to cut that off a bit more. Okay, both of them are on. We're on. Pain in the ass. Doesn't matter which one you go to because it's only going to go through the resistor. I'm going to clean that up a bit more. No, it's like watching paint dry. I'm sorry about that. But, you know, that's what happens when you're doing these things. I've got it on there now. Now, that resistor will warm up. I might have to put a heat sink on it. Glue it onto a heat sink. I've got heaps of heat sinks around here, so probably not a bad idea. Let's see if I've got a voltage across the resistor. Guess what? No resistance, nobody. Got it. Okay. Yep, there's 4 volts sitting across that. Going to warm up, so what I'm going to do, and it's going to slowly discharge because I only got small probes on it. I'm going to put it on a heatsink, which I'm going to knock up now, and that'll be it. And this is an old heatsink off a computer. I've got tons of them. So if you ever need a heatsink, go to your local junk place and pick up a heatsink. A lot cheaper than what it used to be. Now I just pop that on there. This is going to heat up, of course, and it's not going to be very good, but I will pop it onto there, and eventually that will discharge. It might take a day or so. I'm just not even holding it down, so I'm going to find something else that's a bit more sticky. That's the old stuff. So I'm having a good guess that this is definitely a Mac battery originally. Maybe they did a deal, who knows. Now, technically I should get some heat sink compound, which I've probably got somewhere, and stick it onto it. So, that ain't holding that down at all. But, yeah, it's not even holding it down. I don't think that it's getting warm enough anyway. I might have to work out another way. I might have to solder on a resistor across the terminals. I really need a discharge circuit, just a straight discharge circuit to put into the shed, and I should make one up just to get rid of some of these batteries that are blown out. But that's not a priority at the moment, but it will be soon enough. So, have a nice day. Oh, while you're at it, go over and check out Brett's channel. I'll leave a link below. He's got some really good stuff. Alright, catch ya. Bye.